Hey, what's going on? Jay Lopez, the Body Transformation Coach here, and welcome to this free training where I'm going to be going over my top 3 protein options to add to your salad if you're an entrepreneur, business professional with the goal of losing weight, toning up, slimming down, and just accomplishing a total transformation, all right? So for those of you who do not know who I am, I'm Jay Lopez, also known as the Trainer God. I specialize in 90-day body transformations for women, entrepreneurs, business professionals. And I'm kind of excited about this training because it's pretty simple, but at the same time, this is one of those things that's very important when it comes to getting that protein in, okay? So a lot of times we have the goal of getting in shape, even with clients that I work with, right? Clients that join my program, they have the goal of getting in shape. Of course, we have the nutrition guide, we got the meal plan, but then we got the alternatives, because sometimes you're not going to be able to take that meal prep with you to that speaking event. Sometimes you're busy during the week. Maybe you didn't meal prep. Having a salad, right, is one of those nutrition savers, one of those body goal savers, okay? This is from Publix. This is an Italian salad blend. Maybe you like spinach, maybe you like the regular lettuce. There's all types, right? But this, for the sake of this video and for the sake of my body goals, this is what I want to show you guys. So a lot of you missed the mark. A lot of you missed the mark with your salads because, yeah, the salad is healthy, but where's the protein, right? We're missing the protein. So we're gonna go over 3 options that are my favorites so you guys can get more protein in that diet and start to see more toning results while you're slimming down. So the first option here is salmon. Okay, now of course I didn't put any dressing on this thing, and I might go over some dressings in a later video. Salmon, okay, look, I love some salmon. Personally, this is Atlantic, but I like Alaskan. I like the Alaskan salmon better, but again, for the sake of this video, Alaskan, Atlantic, try both, okay? 27 grams of protein, and you don't have to eat 2 pieces, right? You just want to fill a bowl. 27 grams of protein, all right? And look, here's the thing. Even if you're busy, let's just say that you're not at home, because a lot of my clients are consultants. Let's say that you're at a speaking event. Let's say that you don't want to warm it up in the office. You don't have to. I don't mind eating salmon cold, okay? Like, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna roll with the salmon. If I wanna kind of step off of the chicken breast wave or the chicken wave for a second, salmon is always a good option. Now this is wild salmon, these pre-packaged, like 4 of them came in here. And this went in the air fryer, like literally took this thing out of the freezer, put like 2-3 of them in the air fryer, 10 minutes, good to go. So again, if you don't wanna do the whole, cook it from scratch type deal, look, this is gonna make your life a lot easier. So for those of you pescatarians, or even if you're not a pescatarian, salmon, always gonna be a really great option, okay? And you don't even have to season this too much. Honestly, the natural flavor of salmon is just good to go with the salad. All right, next on the list, chicken breast, okay? Chicken breast. You wanna add some more protein to that salad, we gotta have the chicken breast. At least a decent hand portion, okay? A lot of you missed the mark when it comes to cooking the chicken breast, all right? And again, there's actually, I've done a video on that. So if you scroll back, I actually did I may do another updated video, but chicken breast, okay? It doesn't take long to make chicken breast. If you just go buy the regular chicken breast, you wanna cook it, throw it on a skillet. You can make it in an air fryer. You can bake it. You can throw it on the skillet and then bake it. Hint, hint, that is what I did in my previous video. But listen, chicken breast, salad, you don't have to overcomplicate this. If you want to top it with some other vegetables, that's cool, but I like to keep things simple. Little Italian dressing on here, I'm good to go. Of course, you're looking at 22 to 25 grams of protein per serving with this chicken breast. You can't go wrong with that. That's literally more than enough protein for that serving, okay? So you ladies trying to hit those toning goals, you're trimming the fat, that's good. Let's make sure that we're securing the shape and size that we truly want. That is muscle. If you're not getting in enough protein, it's not gonna happen for you, okay? So these were actually the Tyson chicken breast strips. Literally cut the top, pour it in the skillet, little olive oil, let it medium heat, let it cook really quick. Didn't even have to put seasoning on this. Like, it tastes so good, okay? And they're like pre-cooked, so you're good to go. So if you're too busy, for all of my entrepreneurs, business professionals, too busy, listen, make it easy, make your life simple. Losing weight does not have to be hard, okay? Social media leads us to overcomplicate it. but that is what I am here for. Now, I'm pretty sure you're wondering, what's the third option? Well, the third option is one of my favorites. Honestly, this third option, I like to add to one or both of the other options, okay? So this is for those of you that just like, oh, I'm not a meat eater, or I'm tired of eating chicken breast, I'm tired of eating salmon. Well, what do we have here? Garbanzo beans, chickpeas, simple, simple, simple. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this is from the can, and I don't mind consuming from the can, all right? Nothing to overthink. For all of my nutrition Bible thumpers out there, this is from the can, all right? But here's the thing. If I actually wanted to, and you know, for the sake of this video, if I wasn't doing this video, I would soak these and cook them the right way, okay? So however you want to do that. But listen, garbanzo beans are so good. I love that. I mean, I'll add them to my chicken salad, shrimp salad, salmon salad, you name it. These are a good way to go. And you're gonna get like 6 to 7 grams per serving. Honestly, you could double, triple up on that amount. I mean, one serving is not a lot, honestly. Like, you wanted to get a good 6, 12, 18, 24 grams, you could put a nice cup of those things over that on the side of the salad. You could just do the chickpeas with the salad. You don't have to sprinkle. See, a lot of you just sprinkle. No, we're not sprinkling, okay? Just a cup of that. Put a cup of that next to that salad. Eat it, okay? You're gonna hit those protein goals. So chickpeas, number 3 on the list. Now here's the thing, I actually have one more option. Now this isn't necessarily like a main option. It's not this option that I'm about to tell you guys. It's a bonus option because it's not really one option that I'm just gonna solely eat with the salad. Now, there are some different recipes and other ways to use this option where you wouldn't have to necessarily add it to the other options. However, I just want to show you guys this extra option. Walnuts, okay? 5 grams of protein per serving, okay? So listen, you got that chicken breast, you looking at 20, 25 grams, you want to up it to 30 grams, you want to up those portions. Listen, why not a decent quarter cup of walnuts added to the salad? And walnuts taste good with the salad, okay? So you can add this to your chicken salad, you can add it to your salmon salad, you can blend it with the chickpeas, however you want to do it. Walnuts are really great. You want to add a little more flavor to it, maybe some dried cranberries. I mean, listen, the options are endless for this, okay? All right, ladies, so those are all the options. I hope this quick training was helpful. Again, listen, losing weight does take time, but that time doesn't have to be an eternity, okay? The healthy eating, the fruit, the vegetable, that's good. But again, where I see a lot of ladies miss the mark, we're not getting that protein in. A lot of you kind of sit protein up there next to the weightlifting, and you feel like the weightlifting and too much protein, it's gonna lead you to get too bulky. No, 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 no. Stop, all right? You got to feed those curves, all right? One thing I tell my clients all the time, if you already have the curves, you need to maintain them while you shred the fat. And if you don't have the curves, you got to build them, right? Because if you can't fill it, you got to build it. So whole nother conversation, but listen, get that protein in. I hope these options are some that you're already implementing, or that maybe you'll just become more consistent with implementing some of these options into your nutrition and start having more salads, right? Be sure to like, subscribe, share this video with anyone that you know would find it helpful. If you all want to check out more training that you're not necessarily going to find on this YouTube page, go to my Instagram, The Trainer God, THE Trainer God, Trainer God, The Trainer God on Instagram. And if you want to inquire about coaching programs and offers, you can actually email me at j.lopez@thetrainergod.com. I'll see you guys on the next one.